Today is 13th of September 2010. Here we are at Denver, Colorado, at the Coolerado factory, and we are here to look at the air conditioners that they are making. This is the hybrid unit, which is 8 tons. It has both the cooling and hybrid, and they are fixing it. And this is the test laboratory. Here we have the different units. This is a 5-ton unit, and in this basically what we are doing is these units are different capacities. We are here to inspect these. Here is Zach. He is helping me. He is going to go through the training. This is the 3-ton unit, and Zach will be here. This is the 3-ton unit with the electronics in it, and these are the test sites and equipment that they will be doing the testing of all of these units. They're connecting the ducts to this. Excuse me, sir, what's your name?
Josh.
Josh is the engineer here, and he is attaching the ducts to this, and this unit would be the one that would be capable of running on solar electricity. And all of these units that they are doing here are good enough to run on all low energy, high efficiency units, and these are the heat and mass exchangers that go into it. This Colorado facility they have put up in various places, and all these engineers are working to make the units in their facilities and factories, and we will be installing them at various places in the Middle East, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and all of that. And here is the master. His name is Daryl, and well, can you say a few things about these Coolerado air conditioners, Daryl?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Well, we've got 3 standalone products.
Okay.
M50,
okay.
M30, and the C60.
Okay.
5-ton, 6-ton, 3-ton.
Okay.
They're all standalone, and the basis of those systems,
okay.
The HMX.
Okay, what is an HMX?
It's a cassetted heat exchanger.
Okay, what does that do?
It removes heat
okay.
from a product airstream by evaporation, the simple evaporation of water.
Okay.
It's an 80-layer sandwich.
Okay.
40 layers are wet, 40 layers are dry. The heat is extracted with the change of state from a liquid to a vapor.
Where have you installed these units so far?
Oh, around the world.
Okay.
We're in 13 countries, I believe.
Okay.
Domestically, we focus on the Southwest primarily because of the humidity.
Okay.
But we even have installations in Singapore, of all places, which is equatorial and humid.
Okay. You said 13 countries. Which countries?
Japan.
Okay.
Singapore. Australia.
Okay.
Mexico. Canada, United States, Spain, the Netherlands, Nigeria, and probably India as well, because we have partners in India.
Okay. So you think that this is something God sent to save energy on the planet?
It will be. Absolutely.
Okay.
It's as close to free energy as you can get.
Okay.
Or at least comfortable free energy.
Okay.
There's no byproduct out of the unit.
Okay.
That's your carbon footprint.
Okay.
Uses a heck of a lot of energy, or a heck of a lot less energy.
Okay.
You wouldn't have to generate nearly as much, because air conditioning is the #1 consumer of electricity, certainly for residential, but also in commercial.
Okay, now when you say less energy, So like a 3-ton unit, regular unit, which uses about 3,000 watts or 3 kilowatts to run, what do you think, like this 3-ton unit that we have here?
That one at sea level will do 450 watts.
And 400 and like nearly 1/10 of the...
About 90% is the ratio.
90% saving.
Yep.
So that means that wherever there's a huge power shortages and all of that, if they put these units, then the power shortages and the load shedding would go away.
Yep. There is no peak with ours. They do not have a hard start like a compressor would or even other fans. These ramp up slowly, so you won't have a peak charge or a peak demand where you have that locked rotor where you take a real hard draw on any power generation system, which makes it a real easy tie-in solar or battery backup type system.
Okay.
Cogen, all of those type systems. So you can get away with less generation equipment, still do similar amount of cooling that you would with.
How many places have you installed it in the United States?
Oh, probably upwards of 1,500 at this point.
1,500 places?
Yes.
What are you doing in Las Vegas?
Sweating and losing money at the craps table.
Okay, but are you installing any of the Colorado air conditioners in Las Vegas?
Yes, we have a few key installations. United States Postal Service.
What do you do at the post offices?
We're actually cooling a vehicle maintenance facility right now, which is...
How big is that?
It's 13,000 square feet.
13,000 square feet.
Yep.
And which unit are you using?
13 of the M50s, which is the tall model over here.
So you're using 13 of these M50s to cool the Postal Service vehicle maintenance facility.
Yep.
Okay.
We also have installations on a 7-Eleven there in town.
Okay.
We're using 2 of these, C60s.
Okay.
In a hybrid configuration with 5-ton package rooftops.
Okay, so you can do malls, you can do hospitals. Have you done any hospitals?
We have not at this point.
Have you done any in
Boulder City?
Boulder City Hospital?
Yep, just south of Vegas.
South of Vegas. What about industrial, any buildings, industrial units?
No.
In Singapore, what did you do? Seagate?
We did comfort cooling for, I think it's not Euro Disney, but what do they call it over there?
Okay, like Disney of...
Disney, yeah.
Disney.
They're basically cooling some of the buildings there.
Okay, what about Australia? You said you did something in Australia.
Yep, Australia, unfortunately, I'm not privy to all the installations. There's a few small data centers and residences, and I think that's about it.
Okay.
These weren't installs done by Coolerado. They were done by some brokers for us, so I'm not familiar.
So you have subcontractors who do the work in other countries as well?
Yep.
Okay, and what are you doing in India?
India, we actually have they're manufacturing our equipment in India, the HMXs.
Okay.
They bought license to do that.
Okay.
And they're actually building a small hybrid system for the communication.
So what do you think the future of this kind of air conditioner is?
That's a loaded question.
Oh, what is the future of these air conditioners according to you?
I think we're going to take over the world, not take over the world, but we're going to give them a fresh alternative that's going to save upwards of 90% on their comfort cooling.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your giving us a tour and all the lecture and the talk on these super energy efficient air conditioners. And here we have Zach, who will be here doing all the work with Coolerado to come over to the Middle East to work on these air conditioners. Thank you, gentlemen. Nice to have been here in Denver, Colorado.
Thank you.